Wait. Wait. This game contains themes and depictions of the following: stalking, kidnapping, strong language, mild drugs, alcohol, and smoking, blood, murder, suicide, flashing images, and potentially loud noises.
Discretion is advised.
Oh, okay. Alright, here we go. Sup, guys? It's Kendra and Dustin, and we're back with another episode of Cemetery Mary. Dun, dun. I really wish they had, like, gothic or, like piano music or something playing at the beginning. I feel like that would fit it.
Well, like I said, they're getting an update soon.
Yes, they're getting an update soon.
Maybe they will add stuff.
Anyway, previously on Cemetery Mary, if you haven't watched the other episodes, you should probably stop this and go watch that. Anyway, we went to the library. There was this guy who recognized me from a funeral and was like, "Oh, hey, I'm glad I ran into you again. I saw you at the funeral, thought you were cute or whatever.
No,
here's my number."
He said he liked talking to us.
Anyway, it's weird.
The number was also so that he could call us when he was finished with his book.
Okay. And then, after we met him, the next day we went to the cafe. We met Twyla, who, while had very interesting eyebrows, was a jerk, in my opinion. She was. It's not even an opinion. She just was. But Mary's too nice, and she's like, "Oh, we're making friends." Didn't really gain any information from Twyla other than the fact that she's a reporter and she's looking into the serial killing. And we were like, "Oh yeah, funny story." I'm pretty sure my aunt and uncle were murdered. Maybe it's a serial killer. And then why did she leave? Did she have a phone call? Or a meeting? She had to get in a car for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that. So we got a reporter friend and some dude who I think is creepy. Let's see what happens today.
You're the one who hangs out in the cemetery all the time.
I don't follow people from funerals, though, and be like, "Hey, I saw you at the funeral." He didn't
follow you.
We don't know that!
He just happened to be at the library.
Suspicious. Alright. I forget. Do I just click in this one?
Yes.
Okay. You're there, right? Batman.
Of course I am.
I'm trying to think. Last time we had a conversation with him, we didn't learn anything new, right?
No, whatever discussion with him that we did, he kind of cut off with whatever. I guess we chose the wrong decisions or something.
Okay.
Because it was kind of like...
He's just like, "I can't tell you, blah, blah, blah. Mystery." Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I keep contacting you. I guess I'm just afraid that if I don't, you'll disappear or something.
It's unlikely.
I know you won't tell me where my parents are, but can you at least tell me why you took them?
No.
Why not?
I don't know who would be seeing these messages. Or could be.
So he thinks... I'm not showing them to anyone, or are you worried about them being traced? I think the traced part. Right?
Unless we want to endear ourselves to him and then be all like...
like cutesy? I'm not showing them, like, oh.
Well, not necessarily cutesy, but it's less us...
being suspicious and more like, "Oh, you can trust me."
Yeah, it's less us thinking,
Okay.
It's not us projecting fear onto him. More of a...
In my opinion, how Mary's been reacting to people who, in my opinion, are suspicious, and she's just like, "Oh, I made a new friend." I do think that she would probably say, "I'm not showing them to anyone." Yeah. I don't think she'd sit there and be like, "Oh, am I being watched?" For some reason, I don't know how old Mary is, she doesn't seem to be scared.
Well, she hangs out in the funeral all the time.
Yeah. So.
Or the graveyard. Cemetery. She's Cemetery Mary.
Let's go with, "I'm not showing them to anyone."
You would expect me to trust that?
I mean, my aunt and uncle are dead, my parents are missing, my cousin hates me, and I moved to a new town, so who would I be showing? You expect me to trust you?
Fair point.
I really don't see how this works. How am I supposed to trust you? Wait, how am I supposed to trust you? Aren't someone as dangerous? Wait.
How am I supposed to trust you? Aren't.
Oh, how am I supposed to... Okay, I was trying to put like a comma there or whatever. How am I supposed to trust you aren't someone dangerous if you don't give me any information to go off of? Especially when I haven't heard from my parents.
Goodbye, Mary. Sleep well.
Lame. I felt sick that night as I tried to go to sleep.
Maybe that was the wrong answer.
I tossed and turned so many times, and yet I was still too tired to get up and try doing something else. I don't remember when, but eventually I was able to fall asleep. I didn't sleep very well, though. I'm not going back out there. Is this a memory? You saw how they were looking at me. Is that my mom? She looks so pretty. I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry. Maybe it's better if I don't anymore. Don't what? Alright, once again, after I got out of bed, I made myself a small breakfast and got changed into my favorite outfit. Crowven's gone, and the bus I take into town should be arriving any minute now. Where should I go today? This is the only place I haven't been yet.
Yeah.
I feel like that's reasonable. Especially if we had, like, a bad day. Since she likes the cemetery.
Yeah. Well, we had it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yes. I went to my favorite place, the cemetery. The cemetery is pretty much on the same block as my family's restaurant. Right next to it, in fact. Whoa, that's weird. All you have to do is cross the street, and it's on the same side of the road. I think my parents chose this location because it's good for business. Next to a cemetery? I mean, based off of how everyone's, like, monster-esque, maybe, in this world. That's what Mom told me, anyways.
It's a famous cemetery, also?
People are usually hungry after a funeral. Did that many people die? Is there, like, a lot of funerals going on? Crying really takes a lot out of you, after all. Oh my gosh, what if they're in business with the butcher? To boost their sales. I thought you would laugh more at that. It's funny. I was always glad to live there because I loved visiting the cemetery. I like to walk down the rows and see who got flowers that day. And that's what I do most days. Sometimes I'll pick my own flowers just to leave on graves that look like they've been forgotten about. I'm actually quite known for the cemetery. Some people have even begun to use a nickname for me. Though I don't know how many of them even know what I look like. Oh, is it my cousin? When I arrived at the cemetery gates, however, I was surprised to see Crowven standing there with what looked like a new friend. Crowven?
Mary? Did you follow me?
Huh? No, I didn't. You know I always come here. Is it my nickname, Crowven? Gosh.
Yeah, but that's usually not until later. Why are you here so early?
I mean, it's not as if I had anything better to do.
Well, do you have to be here right now?
Why am I interrupting your date?
On a date.
I'm guessing it's the lady?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a date?
I mean, it can be if you want it to be.
I'll think about it. This is awkward. Who's your friend, or how was I supposed to know your... I feel like this is a little...
Aggressive?
Yeah. Who's your friend?
This is Vasilis.
Vasilis, sure.
Met him at the arcade.
Yo.
Sorry, Mary. Can you please go? I really don't have the energy for this right now.
I mean, when do you? But yeah, okay. Sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. I'll see you later.
Later.
See you some other life, Mary. Well, at least they're nice. I left Crowven alone. I didn't want to interrupt his little date or whatever. I especially don't want to make him more mad at me. However, I wasn't going to let him stop me from going to the cemetery. I continued on past the gates and stepped inside. It seemed emptier than usual. It didn't look like any funerals were being held today. Would it be mean of me to wish there was? Yes, Mary! That would be bad! Yeah, it probably would be. Forget I said anything like that. It was really an awful thing to say. When nighttime rolls around, I headed back home. I slipped into my pajamas and headed to bed almost immediately. Of course, though, I couldn't sleep right away. I had someone I needed to talk to first. I feel like the days go so fast without me really learning anything. Good evening again.
Good evening.
May I ask you something?
You always do.
How did you know my name is Mary?
I've always known.
I mean, if he has my parents. Huh?
I've always known what your name is.
Even before? I kind of want to go for this one.
Alright.
Have we met before?
If we did, you probably wouldn't remember.
If? So we didn't meet.
Take the if as a maybe. We may have met before. But it wouldn't make any difference if you didn't remember me.
This is better than normal.
It would be as if we were meeting for the first time.
Well, I mean, if you give me some information, it might jog my memory, and thus would be different than meeting for the first time. Just saying, but okay. That's weird. I'm uncomfortable! Any updates on my parents?
They are fine.
Will I ever see them again?
Yes.
Is this like one of those things, though, where it's like, oh, they're dead, so they're comfortable. Will I ever see them again? Well, yeah, because you'll die one day.
Because I'm coming to get you, too.
Oh!
I just need more time. Good night, Mary.
Oh! Good night, son! I went to sleep feeling pretty shaken that night. I tried not to think about it. I'm surprised I was able to get any sleep at all. I'm surprised I didn't have any nightmares either. Uncle Cross? Okay, my hair's longer, so it's in the past.
Yeah, Mary?
Uncle Cross, can I ask you a question?
Sure thing, kiddo. Shoot.
Oh, how'd you lose your eye?
Mary. It's fine. I don't mind. I lost my eye in war.
You were in a war, Uncle Cross?
I was. I won't get into the specifics of it, but it was important to me that I protect my family in a way that I could. Any way I could.
Do you miss it?
My eyeball?
Yeah.
You know something? Not as much as I thought I would. I think I would miss you a bunch more.
Aw. That's sad because he's dead. I woke up late the next morning. I must have been pretty tired after the last few days. I dragged myself out of bed and followed my normal morning routine. Got changed into my favorite outfit, had breakfast, etc. And of course, Crowven was once again nowhere to be seen.
Huh, that's different.
However, when I checked my phone that morning, I realized he had sent me a message. To my surprise, there were other messages there as well from my new friends. Who should I read first? Your cousin, in my opinion. Who is that?
Go. The thing is covering the middle thing.
Okay, first my cousin. I feel like my cousin.
Reginald is a pufferfish.
That's kind of cute. I don't trust Reginald!
And Twyla is a
owl. Yeah,
Crowven
let's
is a
try Crowven.
Hey Mary, I'm sorry. I know I've been acting nasty to you lately.
Teenage angst. I get it.
Also, his parents are dead.
Yeah.
I hope you don't. I hope you know I don't mean it. Have you been to the Planet Dollars yet? I'm heading there for lunch today, maybe like 12:30. You should come and have lunch with me, my treat. I'm trying not. I keep almost trying to fall back into like the Batman.
Oh,
trying to do that. Trying to do that. You know,
raspiness.
the raspy goth kid who smokes voice,
Right.
but it's like it's dangerously close
Batman!
to Batman.
Gothic teenager. They're just so close.
And then I can like formally apologize or whatever.
Aww.
Stay up more.
Okay, so I can check all of them. I was afraid too. I was like, do I have to select where to go first? Okay, next. I'll do Reginald, just because I don't trust him.
Good morning, Miss Mary Anita. Anta?
Did I tell him my last name?
Yes.
Okay.
Or,
Did he know it?
I mean, if he was at the funeral.
Maybe.
For a family
Okay,
member of
yeah,
ours.
That's true. Okay. Good point, good point. Still weird. Anyway.
I hope you are doing well today. You have asked about the book the other day, right? Well, I actually finished it quicker than I expected to.
Uh-huh.
I'd really love to give it to you, but I won't be at the library today. I'm actually going to be at the cemetery. You like that place, though, right?
I'm assuming you know this because of my nickname. But how do you know my nickname? I don't trust Reginald.
Well, she said everyone in
I
town
don't trust Reginald!
Even though this seems to be a town full of goth people.
I know, right? They're like, oh, she's so weird. It's like, what?
You should come see me. Then I can pass the book over to you. I'll be there quarter after noon or so. Then maybe after we can grab lunch or something together. I hope that doesn't come off as weird. I'd just like some company for my lunch break. Call me back.
I feel like the fact him being like, oh, I hope that wasn't weird, now made it weird. Like, if someone was just like, oh, hey, want to hang out, maybe afterwards we can go get something to eat, it wouldn't be, like, that weird, you know? Alright.
Can we go talk to Reginald, get lunch with Crowven and Reginald?
Tag team? Kind of. Hey,
Then again, that would
guys,
be
this
weird
is
for
some guy I
Crowven.
met in the... Okay.
Especially since he's like, I want to apologize.
Right, yeah. Let's just air out our family drama to this random guy. He was at a funeral, it's fine. Alright, Twyla. I don't remember what kind of voice I had for Twyla.
You were going for snarky reporter.
Yeah, but I don't remember what I did. Mary, it's Twyla. If you're still interested in helping me, I'll be at the library around noon today. It should be quieter there. And there's some books I wanted to pick up for some research purposes. Meet me there if you can, but if not, I'll just call you up another time. Okay, well, I feel like obviously we should go with Crowven.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
You needed to exit the phone.
Oh, okay. I was like, am I supposed to click it again? Got it. Boop.
Down at the bottom, this is exit phone.
Oh, okay. Boop. I was messaged by each of them. However, I think I'll only have time to meet up with one of them today.
We have 3 dates to the prom.
Oh my gosh.
It's like an 80s movie.
What am I gonna do? Where should I go today then? To your cousin. He was at the cafe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go talk to my cousin. Okay, reasoning. My cousin. So, I should probably be there for him. His parents are dead. He's trying to kind of mend our relationship, which I have been wanting. And we live together. And perhaps I could tell him, hey, you know how my parents went missing? Look at this. And then if he knows that I showed it, something's up. And then B, Reginald sketch, and C, Twyla, she was like, come, if not, I don't care, so I don't necessarily think I'm missing out on anything too much. So, to the cafe! It was a tough choice, but I had to choose one of them. I told the others I had plans and that I'd have to meet with them some other time. And then when noon rolled around, I headed to my destination. Okay, weird. Right as soon as she said, I told the others I had other plans and I would have to meet up whatever some other time, I felt weird guilt about rejecting Reginald. I don't know why. All of a sudden I was like, he did shoot a shot, and I just... I don't know why. All of a sudden... It might be because I'm just like, do, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I feel bad.
Well, I mean, a little bit, because it was like he made time during his lunch break.
Yeah.
To meet with us, apparently.
But that's on him for assuming I would say yes. We don't like Reginald! We're not going to feel pity for Reginald, Kendra. We're not.
All right. I kind of like Reginald.
Let's go.
Until he does something bad.
Family is more important.
But yes, I would have gone with Crowven anyway.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
That's it.
Yeah, it's fine. I spotted Crowven pretty quickly. Dressing the way we do, it wasn't that hard. Again, though, it seemed like everyone else in this town was also goth or like gothic.
Yeah.
We're all like monsters or something, or animals. I don't know. I recognized those red and black striped sleeves from a mile away. And then when Crowven saw me, he gave me a hug. Aww. It made me realize how long it had been since he last hugged me. His arms felt relaxed and he was wearing his classic smile. Oh, I wonder if his date went well. For a moment, it looked as if he was back to his normal old self. We had lunch together, and like he had promised, it was his treat. Let's tell him about the mysterious Batman. I did not click that. That was weird. Did you see? I didn't hit anything.
You could hit history if you wanted to see what he said.
That was just weird. Do you want to read it?
And then they said, oh, Crowven, please don't dab.
Return? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you definitely dabbed.
Of course I did. You know how to do it to him.
What is this the date? Is this like how it went? Ha, that's so you.
I know, right?
I thought about mentioning how happy I was that he was starting to feel all right, but I was worried by bringing that up, he might get upset again. That's probably a good choice. So I just kept the conversation going. There was no reason to bring it up anyways. So, would you consider it as successful? It was part of the date!
Oh, yeah, totally.
Were there other people at the cemetery and I just didn't see them? You go to a cemetery to, like, visit your dead loved one, and there's just teens in the corner being like, hey! And you're just like, guys.
I mean, they looked ready to kill me by the end of it, but in the fun way, you know?
Kind of like how my mom looks at Dad whenever he makes a bad pun.
Exactly.
Aw, I'm so happy for you. Do you think that you'll take them out again?
Maybe.
Dude, wow. Going on a date sounds fun.
Don't worry, Mars. Someone will take you out too one day. That's
weird phrasing.
Contraction. Someone will.
Yeah.
So anyway, do you like it here? The Planet Dollars, I mean. Always thought it was overhyped, but now that we have one,
Sorry.
from the top.
My bad.
Always thought it was overhyped, but now that we have one, it actually ain't too shabby.
Oh, actually, I've been here before.
Oh, you have?
Whoa.
When?
Oh, I was here just the other day because I wanted to check it out. Funnily enough, we sat at this table, too.
Oh, you did? Wait. Who's we? Did you suddenly make friends behind my back?
That's a little... excuse me, sir. You were the one not talking to me. Huh? Oh! When I was here, the place was pretty packed, so the only empty seat was at this table. But some other girl was sitting here, too, and I guess we were kind of like friends now? I mean, I just met her, but we're keeping in contact, so... Her name's Twyla. Again, I didn't click it.
I'm guessing it's supposed to be like... Her name's Twyla, and then, he's like, says, look at this. Twyla!
Does that count as you reading it?
I guess so.
Okay. Yeah? Is there a problem with that? Is she a mean girl?
Mary, listen to me. I'm saying this because I care about you.
Okay.
Stay away from Twyla.
Okay. Huh? Why?
You just can't talk to her, okay? I can't. Of all the people, why'd you have to talk to her? She's the kind of girl who'd stab the devil in the ass just with his own pitchfork.
I kind of got the vibe.
Seriously, you shouldn't be talking to her. Were you friends with her and then she betrayed you?
Yeah, that's kind of sad. Do you know her? Did something happen between you two? You never mentioned her before, and...
Mary, please. I know I'm coming off really bad right now. And you probably think I'm being a giant dick.
I mean, no. Well, your behavior previously, yes. But, like, right now, no. I just want a reason.
But just don't talk to her. You just can't.
I don't want to upset him. So I think I'll go with, if she's that bad, I'll watch my back. Because at least that implies that, like, I'll continue talking to her. I'll just be careful. Right?
Yeah.
Right? Well, I feel like if I'm like, oh, I want her to be your friend, it'll sound like I'm not taking his feelings into consideration. And considering, like, he's going through a lot right now. I just repaired our relationship. Even though I didn't do anything. I think I'll go.
Well, I mean, he acknowledged it was all him.
Right. I just feel like this way I can still talk to her.
Yeah.
Like, at least the way I'm interpreting that sentence is me saying I'll continue
to talk to her. Careful.
Yes. Yeah. And so I'm going to go with that one. I already promised I'd help her with some stuff. But I trust your reasons for disliking her, even if I don't know what they are. I think it's a little late to back out of the agreement, but I'll definitely take what you said to heart. I'll be careful.
Good, you should be.
I think that was a good response. Come on, let's throw our trash out. Crowven was still salty over Twyla, even after I had attempted to drop the conversation. He said he wouldn't talk about it anymore, but I better not mention him to Twyla. I don't know, ever. Or we could and see what's up.
Maybe they used to date.
Maybe they used to date. We tried to spend the rest of the day together, but it was more than apparent he wasn't in a good mood anymore. At least by the time we started heading home, he had calmed down and was calmed down to a much more normal state. After getting home, he said he was going to smoke outside for a little bit, so I let him and headed up to bed. And I did what I do every night. I feel like she should have told him. I know that we said we haven't showed anyone, and we weren't lying at the time. Hi!
Hello.
Can we talk about that thing you said the other night? The fact that you're coming for me? I haven't been able to stop thinking about it ever since you said it.
What's bothering you?
You said that you were coming for me? That you just needed more time? Are you really going to steal me too?
It'll be alright.
Will it?
I promise. It's for the best.
You're gonna make me feel sick all over again.
What do you want me to tell you?
So many things. That I'll get to see my parents, who you really are. Well, he already said I'll get to see my parents.
Yeah.
So he'll just say yes. However, if I ask him who he really is, I don't think he'll answer.
Yeah, but we might get
something. Yeah. Because we already know. He's like, oh, don't worry, you'll see him again. I'm gonna come get you. That's literally what he said.
Yeah.
So... And I feel like if he is a killer and their minds are a bit different, he's like, oh yeah, you'll see your parents again because you'll both be dead. You'll all be dead. So you'll be together, you know. So, who are you really?
Is that really what you want?
Yes.
You'll see me soon.
That's not what I asked.
But you shouldn't worry about it. It will happen when it happens. This is for the best. Even if you can't see that right now. Even if you can't ever.
When will this be over?
Soon, hopefully. I just need more time. You'll hang on for me, won't you?
Do I have a choice?
Ha! Sweet dreams, Mary.
I didn't sleep at all that night. I really didn't. There are a few times I shut my eyes and tried to, but nothing could really calm me down anymore at this point. My anxiety was through the roof. I just wanted Mom and Dad back. I wanted to know for certain that they were okay. It should have been me that was taken. Maybe it was supposed to be. The next morning when I woke up, Crowven was still home. He seemed to be acting pretty normal for once. At least, not agitated. But despite this, I still didn't sit and have breakfast with him. I wasn't in the mood to really talk to anyone right now. Not after last night. It was too much. I just wanted some private time to myself. I just wanted to cool down. As I was about to leave, Crow crawled out to me.
Not eating breakfast, Mars?
I responded. Alright, that's I think where we're gonna end it, because I don't know what's gonna happen once I click on one. Alright, Save. Empty slot. Boop. Alright. I don't know how much time's left. I don't know. Because, like, on one hand, Batman is like, oh, I'm gonna come get you. But he keeps saying I need more time. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how much time's left. This is so interesting! Okay. This is so interesting. I'm having a lot of fun. I have no idea, though, what's going on. Still. I don't know if he's a good guy or if he's a bad guy. Mm-hmm. I haven't even gone to ask him about my aunt and uncle yet, either.
Yeah.
So many questions. So little answers. But yeah, I'm having fun. I'm excited for the update. I feel like it's going to make everything more complicated, though. But yeah, I'm having fun. Yeah, hopefully...
There's a while before the update, though.
Well, maybe I'll get an ending by then. Who knows? Hopefully, you guys are enjoying this. I am enjoying this. So, if you are, you can look forward to the next episode where who knows what will happen. And until then, bye-bye!